Hello, welcome my dear friends. 10 fun games to enhance reading skill. Yes, you heard me right, and welcome to the Spoken English Development Series. I am Dr. Rajni Rao, your friend and coach, and in today's session, we will get to know the 10 games. You can read it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games in order to enhance reading skill. Well, why should we enhance the reading skill in the spoken English development? My dear friends, only when you can read well, you can pronounce well. Only when your pronunciation is correct, your speech will get correct. So this is the reason we have included these reading games as well in order to develop the spoken English. So let us see what is game number 1. It is picture reading. What can we do? So you can see there's a scenery on my in my hand. There's a poster and you can see many details. So what can we do with this? We can give this to children and ask how children can describe this. So even 4-5 sentences is also good enough. This activity is called as picture reading. So 5 details. So we can see many trees in this poster. Trees are green in color. There are many animals and you can identify the animals. You can tell what each animal is doing. So like this you can build on your reading skills. So game number 1 was picture reading. Number 2, word hunt. So what can we do? We need some picture cards and some word cards. So you can create as well. So what we can do is show this picture or many pictures like this to children and give some words. Now children will have to read, find the word and match it with the picture. So you can see this is rat and they will have to match the word card. So similarly I have this card and when finally children play the game, so they match this picture with H-A-T, hat. And similarly you can see this is dog, wag. So this is wag and the next one here is bat. So like this you need some picture cards and word cards, and this was game number 2, word hunt. Game number 3 is unjumble and read. So you can see on the screen as well, there are some simple words jumbled. Now you will have to unjumble and read the word, and even better if you can ask the child to draw. That makes it perfect because the child will also understand the meaning of the word. For examples, what word can we make from the first word? It's jam. So we can make the word jam, and when the child draws this, we can assume that the child also understood the meaning. So this was game number 3. And game number 4 is word ladder. What is this game? So this is changing the letters in the beginning, in the middle and in the end, at the end of each word, and try to make a new word. So what is the word given here? It is mat. At. And now if I want to make a new word just by changing the beginning sound, so we will change the sound and make it at, sat. Here I am changing the ending sound and it becomes and finally the middle sound So these are the new words that we got just by changing a letter or a sound in different positions. The next game number 5 is read backwards. Well, this is a very fun and interesting game for children. So this is set 1 words and this is set 2 words, and if you notice here, the first set, when you read it backward, for example pan, when you read it backward it becomes nap. So it still has a meaning. So forward reading and the backward reading has a meaning, but in the set 2 words children will try to read a unfamiliar word. So this is not a familiar word when they read it forward, right? So now they'll try to read an unfamiliar word, and when they read it backward they can make the right word. For example, and, bank, and sand. So like this we can also have two variations in this game, and the sixth game is word hunt. Well, we can make a nice grid like this and we can give this to children and ask children to identify some words here. So if you see, one word is located on the grid. Similarly, you can ask children to locate, there are 5 to 6 words in this grid. Ask children to read and locate the words. The next is fill in the missing letters. So there are two types of filling the missing letters. One is the vowel sound, which is in middle of some words, and the second set of words are, it can either be a missing beginning sound or missing ending sound. So you can have both the variations where children will write only the missing vowel in one set of words and the other is missing consonant. So you can see here, for example, t, a, p, tap. So the vowel sound is missing here, whereas in this word the beginning sound is missing. Look at the picture, t, e, n, 10. So like this you can also have two variants in this, and this is also a wonderful game. This is palindrome words. What do I mean by palindrome words? When you read it from forward or backward, it is the same word. The word also remains the same and the meaning also remains the same. For example, madam. So we can have some short words as well, like dad, wow, none. So these are all 3-letter short words, and these are 4 and 5 letter words you can see. So madam, level, na, noon, wow, civic, refer, all these words are palindrome words. And now what you can do here in game number 8 is correct the mistake. So you have a picture here and look at the spellings. These are the common spelling errors that children make, and when we give them to read and correct, they will become aware of where they are going wrong. So this is game number 8, and game number 9 is, what can we do? Rhyming word game. That means you can make children sit in a circle, and in the circle one child will start the game. For example, cat. So each and every child will now have to give a rhyming word for the word cat. So cat, bat, rat, fat, mat, sat. And now imagine one of the children is now not able to take a rhyming word. That child is eliminated. And now the next child will take a new family word. For example, pig. So it is pig, fig, big, rig, jig, wig. Like this the game will continue and children will revise all the family words of the 5 vowels, improving their reading skill, pronunciation skill, and eventually their speaking skill. One more game that we can play here is read and act. You can write a word, show a picture or do anything, and now you will have to act. For example, if I show this picture and ask to act, how would you act? Like a mouse or a rat? Something like this. A simple action like this can also help. So now you saw we discussed so many games. I believe 10 or even more games we discussed. Play them in your classroom and see how children would love to speak in English. Share this video with a teacher or a parent who would love to engage their children in the spoken English development, and I will catch you in the next episode. Till then, bye bye.